Married couple Shikichi and Tommy Hirayama live in Onamaiki in western Japan with their daughter Chieko, a primary school teacher. They have 5 adult children, 4 of whom are living. The couple travel to Tokyo to visit their son, daughter, and widowed daughter-in-law. Their eldest son, Koichi, is a physician who runs a small clinic in Tokyo's suburbs, and their eldest daughter, Shige, runs a hairdressing salon. Koichi and Shige are both busy and do not have much time for their parents. Only their widowed daughter-in-law, Noriko, the wife of their middle son Shoji, who was missing in action and presumed dead during the Pacific War, goes out of her way to entertain them. She takes time from her busy office job to take Shikichi and Tommy on a sightseeing tour of metropolitan Tokyo. Koichi and Shige pay for their parents to stay at a hot spring spa at Atamai, but they return early because the nightlife there disturbs their sleep. Tommy also has an unexplained dizzy spell. Upon returning, Shige explains that she sent them to Atamai because she wanted to use their bedroom for a meeting. The elderly couple has to leave for the evening. Tommy goes to stay with Noriko, with whom she deepens their emotional bond, and advises her to remarry. Shikichi, meanwhile, gets drunk with some old friends from Onamaiki, then returns to Shige's salon. Shige is outraged that her father is lapsing into the alcoholic ways that overshadowed her childhood. The couple remarks on how their children have changed, returning home earlier than planned, intending to see their younger son Keizo when the train stops in Osaka. However, Tommy suddenly becomes ill during the journey and they decide to disembark the train, staying until she feels better the next day. They return to Onamaiki, and Tommy falls critically ill. Koichi, Shige, and Noriko rush to Onamaiki to see Tommy, who dies shortly afterwards. Keizo arrives too late, as he has been away on business. After the funeral, Koichi, Shige, and Keizo leave immediately, only Noriko remains. After they leave, Chieko criticizes her siblings over their selfishness toward their parents. She believes that Koichi, Shige, and Keizo do not care how hard it will be for their father now that he has lost their mother. Noriko responds that while she understands Chioko's disappointment, everyone has their own life and the growing chasm between parents and children is inevitable. She convinces Chieko not to be too hard on her siblings because one day she will understand how hard it is to take time away from one's own life. After Chieko leaves for school, Noriko informs her father-in-law that she must return to Tokyo that afternoon. Shikichi tells her that she has treated them better than their own children despite not being a blood relation. Noriko protests that she is selfish and has not always thought about her missing husband, and Shikichi credits her self-assessment to humility. He gives her a watch from the late Tommy as a memento. Noriko cries and confesses her loneliness. Shikichi encourages her to remarry as soon as possible, wanting her to be happy. Noriko travels from Onamaiki back to Tokyo, contemplating the watch, while Shikichi remains behind, resigned to the solitude he must endure.